It's almost cringe to watch the first videos.
It was pretty embarrassing.
If you are not embarrassed by your first video, you're doing something wrong.
That's one of the most awkward videos I've ever made.
You can pull that off. Now, I mean, you could try, but that would be embarrassing if you weren't able to stick the landing.
Just try it. Just do it.
You have to be at peace with being a beginner in the beginning.
It would be really cool to have a YouTube channel myself. And from that thought to actually having a YouTube channel, I think years went by.
Why would they watch me instead of someone else?
Everything you want is on the other side of cringe. Every creator has felt that awkwardness. And I know you got something big to share that doesn't quite feel ready. You might be afraid it's not good enough, that people won't care. But I guarantee you, everyone you watching had to climb Cringe Mountain at least once. So in this episode, you hear from a few creators who pushed through the cringe and hit publish anyway. Not because they were ready, but because they knew that making something was already good enough. And maybe that's something you need to hear today. In case you're new here, my name is Valentin, and I'm trying to figure out what it takes to succeed as a YouTube creator today. Let me know what you think down below.
So at some point I said, hey, you have to start making the first video. Even if you don't feel ready, just make the first video. As we often talk about, it was just a matter of overcoming this resistance of, is it good enough? Am I good enough? Will someone care?
I think we all have that same feeling.
I assumed because I'd worked on Netflix shows that I could just start shooting YouTube videos and I would be really good at it. But it was pretty embarrassing to think about what would happen if my professional colleagues saw them, because the early videos were bad. So one of my first rules was that I would never promote the channel outside of YouTube itself, and I still never have.
In the beginning, you're gonna suck, and that's okay. Everybody always sucks when they begin. If you are not embarrassed by your first video, you're doing something wrong. You have started too late.
I really needed to get in a lot of practice time in the beginning, and so I tried to just focus on getting one video a week out and not worry about the quality of it, because you're gonna suck in the beginning. I mean, there's no way around that. You have to be at peace with being a beginner in the beginning, because it's the only way you can get past it.
I think it's weird for everyone. No one, I don't think I've ever met anyone that turns the camera on for the first time and it's like, hey, I'm totally cool and natural, because it's weird, man. Like, you stood at home and you're trying to talk to a camera and it's strange. But it comes with time. I think you just have to keep doing it.
I have to garner all the energy I have to just be wow on camera, and it's only like 15 minutes that you see, and most of the time you're like my corner. No, I'm joking. But
what really helped me was, okay, what would be like the minimum viable YouTube video? What is like the least amount of pressure that I could put on myself? And so I made a difficulty ladder for myself. Like, if this is level 1, what does level 2 look like? And then it took me like 5 or 6 videos before I actually stepped in front of the camera and talked in front of the camera. And that's one of the most awkward videos I've ever made. But you just have to get it out of the way.
My roommate actually always told me, she's like, you should do YouTube, you should do YouTube. And I wanted to, but for some reason, I always thought, oh, okay, but then I need a camera, a good camera. I need this, I need that. And then it just piled up, and then I never touched it.
You have what you need. Just use what you have and get started.
The only person that's putting pressure on you is you. So if you try and sort of ignore that and not really think too much about the pressure, you just upload some stuff, see what happens, see if it works, see if you like it.
The editing also is a way of expressing myself.
I'm kind of on the edge of introversion and extroversion, I'd say. So I think that introverted side of me was really triggered when this happened. Just like, what have you done this for? Why have you brought all this attention to yourself? And I think that then kicked in the slight feelings of like imposter syndrome that I mentioned earlier. But all of a sudden I'm thinking 250,000 people are wanting my opinion.
And that's where the magic happens, right? It's that uncomfort that you're stretching your comfort zone a bit, and you are learning to let go of these expectations all that perfectionism, all that editing, making everything polished, and learning how to show up and sometimes try things that completely fail as well, right?
If you're starting off making content, you're going to be doing a lot of it before anyone really watches your videos. So you're going to have to make sure that you're having fun, even though you might not be getting that many views or getting paid for it. And I think part of the fun of social media is just being able to share something that you love with other people. And then that attracts other people who like the same things you do. So that's a win-win.
The sooner you start, then the sooner on the calendar that you can look at and be like, well, I'm further along here, versus getting to that point and looking back and wishing you had started.
Yeah.
And that I think at the end of the day, if you're considering it, you just kind of got to do it. And your early stuff's going to suck, and that's all right because nobody's watching. But eventually people watch, and by that time, you're better.
Before I started my YouTube channel, I never thought I would be in this position. I never thought I would be a person that's educating people or would be seen as, an expert or someone that really knows this one particular thing. The more you do it, the more you realize that anyone could do what I do, essentially, and anyone can. And that's kind of the joy of the time that we live in.
So everything is there. If you want to do something, do it. Do it. If it doesn't work out, sure, okay. So what? You spent time on it. You tried it. It's okay.
Despite the overwhelm and everything else, it is quite nice to see that happen and to reap the rewards from that as well. So as long as I'm happy with what I'm putting out, and as long as I believe in it, that's the only thing that matters, I think.
You can think forever, but in order for anything to actually happen, you have to act.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. You're going to fail hard. Keep failing. Keep going.
Ultimately, a friend said, you're taking a bet on yourself. And that's exactly what it is. And if you can't bet on yourself, who can you bet on?
Thank you so much for watching, and congratulations, because you're 1 in 100 people who actually made it to the end of this video. And so I wanted to share something with you. My goal with these videos is to inspire at least 1,000 people to take their next step on their creator journey. So if this was inspiring to you, helpful to you, please share the video, leave a comment, drop a like, so we can get there together. Okay, that's it. I'll see you in the next one.